So people, I told you a few days ago about that I did hear three booms. Three hard, really hard, loud booms above the house I live in. Three hard booms I did hear. And now there is in Japan a mountain what will explode next to a nuclear plant. And I was just talking with God, and I told God, please God, tell me why they built a nuclear plant next to a mountain what can explode. Is it not very stupid of the people they build it there? So close to a mountain, they know it can explode. And then I did ask God, why do they build this nuclear plant? So I told my Father God, they don't never will listen, Father God. So let it explode. Maybe the people will learn in the wrong things they do. Because if you build a nuclear plant, you are doing definitely wrong things. So I told my Father God, let it explode. So maybe this will be the three big booms I did here above my living place, where I live, in Holland. Next to Amsterdam, I live. And I did hear three super hard booms above my head. And I thought, I need to tell the world about the three big booms above my head. And this also will come true, folks. That's why I'm here, right? I tell you the things before it will happen. And you will see that it will happen. Because God did warn me a few days ago already that there will come three big booms. Three big explosions. Now there is a mountain in Ecuador, and it did also give his fire. And it did also hear several of booms. So there is another mountain what did explode. And what did I tell you, folks? What did I tell you? Every mountain, what you can call a mountain, will explode. So a mountain what did not go off for 900 years will explode in this time. And now there is a mountain working 140 years, it was still. Nothing did happen. The day I told you that every mountain will explode, the mountains start to listen. And the mountains will explode, one by one. And did I not warn? Oh yes, I do. Do I like the things I say? No, I do not like it. But do I like it when you build nuclear plants next to something that can go in the air very fast? And what can let explode? A nuclear plant. And will the people um, will they be warned right on time? But the question is, will they? Or will they never wake up again? That the explosion will take place and the people did sleep. And the people who know all about it did not tell that people who live in that area. Did you think about this, folks? Let's see what really will happen. Because I did hear 3 massive explosions above my head before this will start to happen. But I told you many times things like this, folks. I know things before it really starts. And I am the only one with this kind of message coming really from God. And what can I do about it? Nothing. God did touch me and that's it. And I tell exactly the things I get, the things I see, the things I know, the things I feel, the things I hear and see, the things I taste and touch, the things I love and hate. And if I hate something, then it will be nuclear plants. And why you build it next to a mountain what will explode? Because they all will explode. But if you don't come here on this channel, you will never know about me in the things I'm telling you. I see people running to people who are saying nothing. You only can watch at them. And many people come to them. But no one comes to me. Do you understand? That's how it goes in this world. And do you sound the alarm? No. Some people of you listen to me, but you will never do what you must do. And that's warning the people. And start to talk like me. If you can't, don't be a liar. If you did not get the knowledge from God to talk like me, don't do it, because then you are a liar in God's eyes. You cannot talk like me if you are not touched by God. You cannot go your own way if you are not touched by God. If you understand what I mean. Because God told me, go to the internet and start to learn, my son. I told my father, of course, I will do this. So I am here. 2.5 years now. Did I get many people around me? No. Why not? I'm telling you the things you cannot even know. I told you this many times. How much more proof do you need? I'm telling you about things I cannot know. How do I know? Because I walk really with God. God really did touch me. And I was several days in shock when God did touch me. I was shocked, folks. Really. For a few days I need to take my rest. But I know what I'm doing here. And I know what I'm telling you. I tell it only in my Father's name. And if you don't want to listen, then you have to feel it. And don't go to the internet if you are never touched by God. Because many of you, I saw you do this. And this is wrong. If you are not called by God, don't do the things God did not tell you to do. Because you don't know God, God did not touch you. What are you doing on the internet? What are you talking about God on the internet if you are not touched by God? What are you doing here? I do not understand. That's how easy my thinking is, folks. I'm touched by God, I'm here to work. I do my work and I will finish it. So I'm definitely touched by God. And God definitely told me, go to the internet, my son, and start to learn. And I did do this. Because God told me. I told you this also many times before, but I never told you, don't go to the internet if God did not touch you. Or you can go to the internet, but don't talk about God if you don't know nothing about God. Why you talk about God? You talk about God and you know nothing. And God did not even touch you or tell you to go to the internet and start to talk for Him. He never told you. So what are you doing on the internet? And this will make you a liar. A liar in God's eyes. Because God definitely knows who He will touch and who He don't touch. So if you people dare to say, I'm born again, then you are a liar. Do you understand? There's only one who is born again. It was Jesus Christ and no one else. Am I born again? No. I'm just a new man. I'm different. I'm changed. From the old me come the new me. And the new me did come by God. Because God did touch me. But you people go to the internet and you will say, I'm born again. And God did touch me. And it's not even true. You people are liars. You lie through your teeth. I dare not to do this. God really did touch me. And God sent me to the internet to talk about the things I need to talk about. And you people only believe in God. But I am with God. I love my God. I do not believe in my God. Because my Father is God. That's the difference. You believe, and I know. You think, and I'm sure. You say, and I spit. The things I'm telling you, I spit it out in the world. And you only say it. But spitting and saying is a big difference. So it's another warning. Don't go to the internet if you are not called by God. It makes yourself a liar. And you know it. If God tells you, go to the internet and start to learn, then you know you can start to learn and will speak for God. But if God never did touch you and you think you can get money out of it, then you are a liar. So I tell you about the big booms. It will come. Be ready, folks. The 3 big booms will come. It was a message from God, and it was very hard. This house was shaking around. This hard these big booms are. So when now I hear about this thing next to this mountain, and then I think, Whoa man, this must be the big booms. And one mountain in Ecuador did give its fire already, and they did hear big booms. But I think it will be this one in Japan. Next to a nuclear plant. How can you build this stupid? They built an explosion next to an explosion. But will they warn the people? This is what I want to know. Because this is what is important. That they will tell the people what's going on. You see? An explosion next to an explosion? You build an explosion next to an explosion? It's the most stupid thing you can do. And why you build this explosion next to an explosion? Because it will explode. And people will die. Will these people been warned right on time? How many people will die this time now? In this thing. This thing is also dirty. It's a setup and it is dirty. Because they did build the nuclear plant next to something what can explode. And they definitely know that it will explode again. Because that's why it's standing there, folks. And I did warn you about every mountain will explode. And I only can tell you on the end, I told you so. You did not listen to me. You did go to people who shake asses and all this kind of shit. You like it more than the things I'm telling you. What is more important in your life than everything here in this world. You go to girls who shake their asses. But you never did listen to a man who is every day telling you about the truth. Where are you people? I see no one. Like God is screaming from his place. People, I love you. Do you know? God is screaming there like I am screaming here on the internet. Yes. And you people or are blind or deaf or very stupid. I don't know. But the three booms are on its way. I think it will be this nuclear plant next to something what say boom. What will happen if it reaches this nuclear plant? It will say boom, right? What will the mountain say? It will say boom, boom. I'm telling you, people, I did hear 3 booms above my head. And I directly understand. It's a warning from God, because I told God, oh, this is your warning, my Lord. So I did go to the internet directly, and I did talk about the 3 booms. It did not happen yet, but it will. And what did happen in Ecuador, I do not know. But I did hear several booms. So my story is already true. You understand? It did happen already. But now in Japan, there's also something. What can make big booms? Well, let's wait for this. I told my Father God that it may explode. I told my Father God, let it explode, Father God, because they will not listen. They build dangerous things, what is not even good for your health. Because why you build a nuclear plant? Why you need it for? For nuclear weapons? Of course! It's definitely against God. So I told my Father, let it explode. Let them feel what they did build. I'm sorry, folks, but if you don't want to listen, you need to feel. That's what I'm doing here. I tell you about everything, every day, everything I know I will say, and it is nothing than the truth. But if you don't want to listen, then you will feel the truth. Because I've warned many times. No one listened to this one soul. No one. Hey, you don't see me, but you can hear me very well, right? And I'm a very clever talker. For this I give thanks to God every day, that I can speak like this. I never know I could do this. I didn't know I had it in me. But it is what God gave me. So it is what I do. This is what I do. This is where I did come from in this world. This is why I'm born. I'm born to do this. And for how long? I do not know, folks. I don't know. God can take me away any moment. It's very possible. I got nothing to say about my life. Nothing. It's God's decision. So every day for me is a surprise of life. And any time I know I'm there, I will speak in God's name. And if I die, then I will die in God's name. That's how easy it is, folks. Let's wait for the big booms. It did come already too in Ecuador. They did hear big booms. That's what they did say. We did hear big booms. Several big booms. So this what I did here, it comes already true. It did happen already in Ecuador. But in my vision, it's not Ecuador. It must be Japan or Japan building a nuclear dirty thing next to something what can explode. And I'm worried about the people who live in that area. I'm scared for this, because every living soul what die is one too many. The need to die, no one on this earth. But I see many, many, many people die. It is not even necessary. You don't have to die. If you all did stay together, we all will have a nice life. No one has to die. But why are so many people dying every day? Because all the people did go their own way and took their own money and did take their own lives and did go live their own lives and did not think about the people who got nothing. And this is what you will not see by God. Everything is together. Everybody is together. Everybody is one there. On my Father's place there are no problems. Everybody listen to everybody. And everybody there love everybody. And this is how it should be here on earth. This was all the meaning. Love each other, folks, before it's too late. But it is already much too late, because many people did die. Why? Because you did not give them the love they need. You did not see them die. Because they are far away from you. And you don't care. And then I come to your souls. These people who dare to say, I do not care, will die first. These people will die first. Because you are the people who will let die people. So this is what I can do with your souls. So you can die, and then God will tell you, go away! I do not need you. So you will die 2 times in one time. You will die because I warn you, and you will die by God. because God will send you away. He do not need people who do not care. Or people who will say, only God can judge me. Do you want this? Do you want to be judged? Watch out what you're saying. Watch out in what you're talking about. If you say, God damn, then God will think, what do you want? Are you asking for this? Can I make it happen for you? Do you want to be damned by God? Because this is what you ask to God. So when you hit your finger and you will say, God damn it, then God will think, did I hit your finger? Or are you the stupid one who did hit your own finger? And then you blame me? So God will think about it, what you ask. God will think, will I damn him or not? Look at porno movies, what happened there? All the people talk about God. Oh yes, God, I come, fuck me, God, fuck me. And God thinks, do you want this really? Because God can really fuck you up. Do understand me very well, folks. God can really fuck you up. If he like. Because that's what the people ask for. The people who do porn and will say to God, oh yes, God, I come, God, fuck me, God, fuck me. You think God like this? And you do it in God's name? This dirty shit? Because I will speak more far than you think, eh? You will think, I shout, and that's normal. It got nothing to do with God. But you need to tell this to God. Because God sees it in another way. And when you say, oh my God, what do you mean, oh my God? Do you mean, oh my God, from your heart and your soul? Or do you mean, oh, I see something beautiful, oh my God? Or I see something expensive, oh my God, look at this. But do you think about God? And then I'm still. I'm still because I did shout at you. I don't want it. I want to be nice, easy. I want to speak with love. But I cannot always speak with love to you, folks. Because you people are bad listeners. You are bad people. And the people who think Well, do we talk about me now? Then you said it already. You know? So you speak to yourself, but do we speak about me now? Then you say already, then you know already that you are wrong, because you give it to yourself already. You tell to yourself, you think by yourself, but do we speak about me? Then you are scared that I speak about you. But this you just did thought did come true. And yes, then I speak about you. Because you are the one who think this. That's mine easy thinking. Clever, huh? Oh yes, I'm very clever. I'm also very dangerous. I'm a very dangerous talker. God did make me this way. And you people need it. Because how can I wake you up if I don't speak like this? Sometimes you need a push in your back. So sometimes I'm talking like this. And then you think, whoa, the man is screaming, man. Why he scream? Sometimes I scream so that you will be shocked and will wake up and will think, well, this man is really, he mean it. It's true. He really is taught by God. And he did not even ask for it. And it's true, folks. And it's true that I know things I cannot know. I get it from God, or else I never know. If God did not come to me, I never go to the internet. More simpler than this, I cannot explain you. Because I never been a man like I am right now. I never could think that I will go to the internet and start to shout at you and speak to you and speak the truth about everything. That I will know everything what's happening in this world. I didn't know. I did not know that God will come to me and will give me this. But I did get it, and I give it to you. And what you do with it, that's your problem. If you don't want to listen, then don't. Do you listen? Then do. I never ask you, you must. You got all your own will. I cannot tell you what to do. You need to make your own decision. Try to pick the good people. Listen to them very well. They are doing very important business in the name of God here on earth to tell you about everything what's going on. And I'm someone who do this. I don't think that I wake up and thought, you know what? I go to the internet and start to talk about God. This never did come in my mind till God did come and told me. But many people of you thought like this. They are on their bed and they thought, you know what? I'm gonna talk about God. I'm gonna tell them things about God. But they never did come with proof before it did start. And I did it many times. You can scroll back on my page, and you will understand that I am a man like this. I give you the things I cannot know. But it will happen when it is time. But I tell you before it is time that it will happen. How can I do this? How is it possible that this young boy can do this? Because I am really touched by God. I did not wake up and thought, you know what, I go to the internet and start to talk about God. Oh, God! Yes, I'm gonna talk about God. And maybe I can make some money with it. You know? And lie to the people. Yeah. Yeah, that's nice. God will like it. Do you understand, folks? I can be funny also. But I can be funny only if I can hurt people with it. So people who are listening right now, like Anita Ventura or whatever, they will think, oh, the man is right. And he is making a joke. And I don't feel good under it. Of course not. That's why I do it. I do this so that you don't feel good. So all these people who did go to the internet and start to talk about God because they did wake up and thought, you know what, I'm gonna talk about God. And I'm not a man who did do it like this. I'm a man who really did touched by God. And God told me, my son, go to the internet and start to learn. My son, go to the internet and look behind your name. Because I told my father God, I do not like my name. And my father God told me, go to the internet and look what is behind your name. So I did look what is behind my name, and I come back to God and I told God, God, wonderful. And he told me, did you not know? I told him, no. I did not know the meaning of my name. And the meaning of my name is powerful, is love. Is that I can take people with me. This is behind my name. People will love me in the things I do. This is in my name. But hey, if you got the same name like me, and you are not touched by God, then it is only your name. And the thing behind it is beautiful, but meaningless. It will not work. It never will. if God did not touch you. And that's why I'm telling you about the internet. Don't go to the internet if you are not touched by God, because you are a liar. You are a complete liar. You are phony. And I did know about nothing. I go to the internet like a child. I know nothing. God give me visions, and I know a lot more. I did get a lot of visions from God. I never did have before in my life. And this did happen when I did get the love. I thought, you know what, I go down a little bit because I am really tired. My heart was banging out of my body almost. I need to tell God to stop with his love. And then I start to get visions. And then I thought, and now what? Because I was really tired. And I only did close my eyes, and directly I saw a light come into my eyes, and I thought, whoa, what's going on now? I close my eyes and I can see. And then God let me see the problems in the world. The liars, the snakes, the music industry, the children, the devils. And then God told me when I was ready for this, when this was done with these visions. Then God told me go to the internet and start to learn. So I am sent by God on the internet. And not that I thought, you know what? I wake up and I start to lie about God. Like many people of you do. Let's start to lie about God. This is what I cannot say. You better understand me very well. I tell you like it is. I did stand up. And I did do it in God's name. And I did do it by God's touch. And God told me to go to the internet. And I told God, okay, I do this. So first I did not know how this all did work. You understand? So I did write down my things. If you scroll back, you can see I write down my things. And then you will see that in the beginning I taste the fruit. But I never swallow it. I taste it. And you can see it in the things I say. And then suddenly you see a black screen come to you. And you hear my voice for the first time. There I did find out how I need to talk with the people like I'm talking now. I did know nothing. I was like a little baby throwing into the sea. And God told me, can you swim, my son? And I told my father, of course I can swim. And then he showed me really high waves coming at me. And he told me, can you still swim? And I become scared. And God told me, don't worry, I swim together with you. You don't have to be scared about nothing anymore. And the water becomes still. And I'm swimming with God in this water. And I want you to swim with me. That's what I'm doing here. Swim with me, folks. Don't swim in your own poisonous and your blood. These are the fish in the sea who are telling you that you are this dead fish. That's why you see in this world so many dead fish. These are you people who will die. I told you many times. But you will not listen to it. So you are this dead fish in the sea. It is what God showed me. And only I can see it. And it is only me who will tell you about the fish in the sea who will die off. These fish are you. Because God called you all fish. God called me a fish. God told me, drag the fish to the sea, for you are the fish in me. I swim in His water, and I want you to swim with me in His water. And you will know God very well. And He will tell you about everything. And He will make the roaring sea quiet. And God will whisper in your ears, don't worry, my son. You got nothing to fear about. I will care for you. I will stop the roaring sea, and you will swim in it. You will be my fish. You will not be the fish in the sea you see die. You will not be the blood in the sea you see. Because it is your blood you see. And it is you fish who will die. And you will drink your own poison water. This is what I saw. This is what it is. For you the choice. Do you want to be a dead fish or very much alive together with God?